Hey guys, how you doing? It's me, it's Guy. Thank you so much for watching this video, and today we're just going to be talking about bass. But I'm not going to go over the whole beginner strategy of bass. That's another video. If you want to do it, leave me a comment, and I'll do a complete tutorial on how to start bass and everything. But you can find it in the link above. That is for guitars, but what bass is basically the first 4 strings of the guitar, so watch that video if you're interested and you're new to the guitar and everything like that. I'm mainly a guitarist, so that's why it's guitar, but first 4 strings, just remember, in that lesson I'll give you pretty much everything you need. So all I'm going to do in this video is basically give you some tips, some tricks, and just to kind of help your dexterity and your fingers, your strength as well, and just where to kind of go in the neck if you're kind of lost, like what I do if I'm lost in a song. So let's get into it. So I'm in a band called The Disclaimers. Definitely check them out. I'll leave a link below. And I play bass for them. I play other instruments for them as well. But bass mainly I help with. What I do on bass, if I know the key signature, if I know like it's a major kind of song, like say G. If it's a major song in G, I'm going to use 1, 3, 4, 6, and 5. In that order kind of. If I don't know the song. Just because it has like this kind of improvisation feel to it. So I love that. I play guitar, improvisation, bluesy type stuff a lot. So I'm always into that improvisation of like the jazzy stuff and the modal stuff. Love it. The 6 I always use as a turnaround, going up or going down. So that's how I know where the song's gonna go. And that note, for me personally, the 6 always shows if it's gonna go up or down. Because if it goes up, it'll fit in. If it goes down, it'll kind of clash. You know, you'll get off with it, but it'll clash and it'll kind of make your face go. You know, so that's what I do if I don't know a song very well, but I know the key, or I've heard the key, or they tell me the key. But pretty much in the bass, the main notes that you're going to be playing are the 1st, 3rd, and 5th. You're going to be playing G, C, D. 1st, 3rd, 5th all the time. So pretty much if you're stuck on a song and where to go, I use a 6, but I also use a 5th. And I use a 5th because the 5th's always gonna turn around into something. If it's lower, if it's higher, you're always gonna use that 5th because it's just so easy to harmonize with the 1st. Even if it's changing key, you can use that 5th to bring you into that new key change of like a break or something like that. But that's what I do. I'm not a bassist, I'll be honest with you. I'll never say that I'm a bass player because I'm mostly a guitarist, but I know the fundamentals of bass and where to go and then taking that with guitar, blah, 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 blah. So let's show you some tips and tricks on the neck. So G, let's take G. I don't know why I'm obsessed with G today, but we'll go for it. The G major, so we'll take the G major scale, tone, tone, semitone, tone, 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 semitone. I'll just show you where the 1st, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th is. If you're not clear on whereabouts these are, if your root note's on the bottom string and you're doing a major scale, the pattern's gonna be the same. This is your 1st on the G, this is the 3rd fret on the E string, your lowest string. This is your 2nd, 3rd is right here, your B on the 2nd fret of the E string. 3rd is 1 semitone up, which is C, 3rd fret on the A string. And your 5th is right here on the A string, the 5th fret, so the 5th fret is the 5th. And your 6th, which I use, 2nd fret on the D string, which is your E. So with them notes, like, if you run through like a 12-bar blues in like E, G, whatever you want to do, and you use them notes, like the 6th especially, you'll see what I mean when they're clashing. A good thing with blues is, though, on the bass, is a slide from the 4th to the 5th, so it'll sound like this. It's great because it kind of gives you something to go into. It's a classic. You always hear it like bam bam bam, like jazz hands and everything like that. That's pretty much you're emphasizing the blues scale, which is so cool, and I love it. So it's basically 4th, flat and 5th, 5th, bam bam bam. So it'll look like this. When I was a kid and I used to listen to like blues music and I did that, I loved it. So yeah, I love that a little bit. But yeah, that's just a turnaround for the bass and like blues music especially. But you can use that in a lot of things. It's just what fits, what sounds right basically. Another thing, like majority of country music, it's centered around 1, 4, and 5. That's the majority of country music anyway. And you'll always kind of hear the fifth to the first type bouncing rhythm, and that sounds like this. So it kind of sounds like a baseball kind of that's gonna end after it, but it doesn't. It ends with really good country music, so bear that in mind. But yeah, hopefully that's kind of helped you out on like simple little tips and tricks on how to kind of know where you are with the song, how to get the vibe from it, how to get your own sound from it. Always play around with a 6 because that 6 sounds really cool. Like to me anyway, that's personally. I always love that sound of like what's gonna happen next, you know? So play around with it and see what I mean. You'll hear the clashing and you might hear, oh my god, that's awesome. It's a lot of jazzy type things that you'll see the 6 in as well. So yeah, I just love it. That's me personally. So yeah, give it a try and tell me what you think in the comments below. So yeah, hopefully this will give you some tips and tricks and where to go if you're improvising or you're not sure where to go in a song. I always use that 6. So yeah, try it out. And if you're not having fun doing a song, then you're not playing right. So go back and have some fun with it. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Thank you to those who have subscribed already. I really appreciate it, and you're really helping me out. Leave me a comment, leave me a like, and I'll see you next time.